Hey guys, this is Luis with the Boss DD-500 digital delay. Um, I wanted to go over this pedal. If you just purchased one, I wanted to show you how to use it. How to use the simple, basic functions, because there's a lot to it. So we're gonna start real quick. You got your 12 different delay modes right there. You got your time value, so you can actually let's go into a preset right here, and you can actually adjust your timing. You got your feedback, the amount of repeats, your effects level, the dry signal, wet, you guys know that. Your tone up, so this is dark and this is bright. I know with the Strymon pedals, it's backwards with the timeline. When you go like this, it actually gets darker. When you go like this, it gets brighter. I don't know why, but it's pretty weird. Modulation. So as you guys can see, the screen's gonna show up every time I'm moving something and then go away. So you can actually see exactly where your parameters are. We're gonna go into the bank up and bank down. This pedal is actually already in bank mode, unless you're scrolling through here, just to try out the different sounds. So bank down is pretty self-explanatory. You gotta hit him at the same time. Excuse me. Bank up, and if you just want to scroll through them, you just hold them, and it actually scrolls through them, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen that on the timeline or time factor. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We're gonna go into the settings right here. A lot of people have been asking me, how do you put this thing into true bypass, because I've been hearing that right off the bat, when you buy them new, they come buffered with the buffer setting. So you want to go into systems. Sorry about that. System. Let's see, I'm gonna go all the way up. System, and this is your contrast. I have it pretty low due to the video, so you guys can actually see, because I normally have it like this. But that's too bright, so I'm just gonna keep it like this for the video. So that's how you adjust your brightness. You got your stereo, direct mute, you got your different output modes. Bank mode, just make sure it's on weight, guys. I mean, this is what I prefer, and I think everyone else would prefer, especially with the pedal that has presets. You want to keep it in weight, because I'm gonna switch it to immediate, and I'm just gonna press exit to exit the control menu. And look at this, guys. I'm just gonna go through a preset, and look, it's just selecting a preset for me. You see? And I'm gonna go into system again and go on switch it to weight, and you're gonna see the difference. It's actually gonna give me the option to, you see, I'm scrolling, and I have the option to select my preset. So the other one, the immediate, it's gonna choose the preset for you. So, I mean, that's not something I like. I don't know about you, but just letting you guys know. So is this how you guys can actually limit your banks? I know, friends that they have a timeline, time factor, blah blah, a pedal with presets, and they pretty much just use like about 20 or 15 of them. So if you don't want to scroll through all 100 presets, you can just limit this. I'm gonna limit mine to 20. Actually, I don't know. That's just my preference. You got your. So this is a bypass mode, the thing I was talking about earlier. So normally it comes like this. It's buffered. I have a lot of buffer pedals, and I'm actually running a mini buffer, but this one's mine. And I don't think I need any more buffers, so I just want to put it on true bypass. This pedal actually offers true bypass, which is pretty awesome from Boss. You just go through the rest of your settings right here. Your looper mode, what quality you want, what resolution. 40 or 48K mono or stereo. But I'll just leave it on the 96. I want the highest quality, so I don't know why you will mess with that, unless you're trying to get a cool effect or something. So we're gonna go back into patch. Let's say we wanna. This is an 8th audio note, so let's just say we wanna mess with it. We're gonna go all the way up, and I'm just gonna quickly explain everything. So you got your standard mode. You can actually switch between, analog. You can actually switch between all your effects right here, just through this knob without having to move this. Um, so we're gonna be in standard. We got our regular 8 dotted, which is like 310. It kind of ranges, depending on the beats per minute. And you can actually finally adjust the beats per minute. So you can, if you're recording a song and it needs to be in that timing, you can actually adjust it, and you'll never be out of time. You got your different notes here, different timings. You got quarter notes, 8th audio notes, eights. Whatever you can think of. You got your feedback here, and as I'm moving this, the numbers are moving with me. E level, same thing. Tone, same thing. Effect level, modulation right here. You see, and there's some hidden parameters. Like just like the timeline, the time factor. Mod rate. I can't actually control that with the knob, so I gotta do that manually from here. It just gives you more parameters to mess with. Carry on, it just means, after you switch to another preset, it's not going to cut off. It's going to keep going, for a smoother transition. Let's see. Direct level, that means your guitar signal. If you want more of a, let's say more of an ambient swell or something like that, then you would knock this down, so your guitar strum is not that, how should I say it? Well, that pronounced, I guess. So yeah, I normally keep it at 100 because I want my guitar to. I'm not going for a swell sound. I'm going just for a regular 8th audio note. So you got additional EQ here. So if you don't like what the tone knob is doing here, you can actually go into the settings and EQ this. As you guys can see, you got all your settings. This is pretty crazy, actually. Right here, effect pan and direct pan. Direct pan, like I said, it's your guitar. And if you're running this stereo, guys, sorry about that, you can actually get a pretty cool effect. So direct pan, you can actually send your guitar to the right. And you can send your delay to the left, so you can actually get a cool thing going on. So I'm just gonna exit this, and the way you would save this would be, I'm just gonna switch my thing since I was messing with the parameters and I don't want to mess with my preset. So let's say you're done and you exit the menu, or you can still be on the menu. Like you're like, okay, I want to save this. Then you would hit both of these. It says right. Hit them at the same time, and you'll get this menu right here. So with this, you can scroll up and down, or down. You can actually name it. You'll have to use this, to scroll through the letters. So, and then you can actually write to, if you really like this preset, but you want to save it on this preset, and then you want to save it on, let's say, bank 2, bank 2, preset B, but you actually want to add modulation. You like all your settings, but you're like, okay, I want another preset that has modulation. Then you would just tweak it and then save it. Once again, I'm just gonna exit because I was moving stuff. So yeah, we're back here. Let's say you already named your preset and everything. So you just press edit right here, and then just save it for you, executing, and it's done. Okay, so one more thing that I wanted to go through was the looper mode. You gotta hold B, just wait for it. There you go. And yeah, you're in your looper mode. This is record. This is stop. This is play. So in order to clear this, whatever you recorded, you want to hit stop, which is control or tab, and then hit both B and tab, and it clears it. If you want to exit, then you just hit tab / control. Just hold it, and then you're back to your preset mode. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe for more. I'm gonna be actually doing a demo on this. I just haven't had the time to. I'm still, tweaking my sounds, making them sound like I want them to. So if you have any questions or something I didn't cover, please let me know. And also, this takes, I believe this takes 190 milliamps. So make sure your power supply can supply at least 200 milliamps. I know the Voodoo Lab does it. I'm actually powering this with my True Tone CS12. One spot, as you guys know it's the new brick. So this is how I'm powering this. So you just gotta make sure you don't want to burn it out, or you just want to supply this with the right kind of power. So that's just a little tip. You can actually power this with the. I'm using a Soul Food power adapter right now, which supplies 200 milliamps. So yeah, you just gotta read your. If you have an individual adapter, you just gotta read the milliamps and make sure it's at least 9 volts and 200 milliamps. So if you have any questions, drop by, leave a comment. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe for more. Support my channel. I'm just trying to help people out here. So yeah, guys, peace out, and thanks for watching. Take care.